On the stand under the pseudonym Mia, Sean Diddy Combs' former assistant shattered years of silence, revealing why she never reached out for help despite enduring alleged mistreatment. She testified that reporting to law enforcement or even HR seemed impossible, convinced she'd immediately be fired and labeled crazy. Mia described a workplace culture of fear, citing another employee dismissed merely for mentioning mistreatment suffered by Combs' former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Deeper still, Mia admitted she feared not just professional ruin but also physical retaliation and psychological devastation, believing that speaking out would lead to being painted as insane. For Mia, silence wasn't a choice, it was survival. Beyond physical fear lay an invisible yet devastating web of control. Mia described her life working for Combs as being permanently, psychologically under his grip, even long after leaving her role. On the surface, her job seemed glamorous, posting celebratory messages about Combs on social media, organizing birthdays, or praising his projects. But beneath this facade was the truth. If she failed to publicly promote him, she testified, the consequences were bass, verbal humiliation, and constant ridicule. I had to keep him happy, Mia confessed painfully, adding, because when he was happy, I was safe. Combs' happiness wasn't just tied to her professional reputation, it dictated her very sense of security. Even personal boundaries ceased to exist. Mia recounted how Combs routinely took her phone and tracked her private conversations, leaving her scared and isolated. Each action was designed not just to control, but to remind her of the power he wielded. Yet, as unsettling as this psychological manipulation was, Mia's testimony revealed something even more troubling: mistreatment hidden from the public eye, a secret reality she'd been forced to live. Mia's harrowing testimony took a darker turn as she described shocking incidents of physical mistreatment that she said had remained hidden for years. She recounted one chilling moment when Combs allegedly mistreated her repeatedly but forbidding her from seeking medical help. When questioned why she didn't cry out or ask for help, her voice trembled as she admitted, "I was in shock. I wasn't allowed." Mia also detailed a disturbing pattern of surveillance and intimidation, alleging that Combs took her phone numerous times and even planted tracking devices on vehicles to monitor her every move. This relentless invasion left her perpetually scared, believing she was never truly outside his reach. "I just knew his power, and his power," she confessed quietly, describing how fear infiltrated every aspect of her life. Yet as unsettling as these revelations were, they were merely a glimpse into the secrets hidden behind Combs' luxurious public image, secrets soon corroborated by startling evidence from luxury hotel records. Behind the polished glamour of Sean Diddy Combs' lavish lifestyle, startling revelations emerged from luxury hotel records. Sylvia Oken, a senior executive from the Beverly Hills Hotel, testified about Combs' mysterious hotel stays under the alias Frank Black, a subtle nod to rapper Notorious B.I.G.'s nickname Frank White. But the intrigue didn't stop there. Records revealed bizarre charges, a $500 bill labeled cryptically as oil damage, and another $300 fee for drape cleaning. These unexplained incidents hinted at unsettling activities behind closed doors. Even more revealing, Cassie Ventura appeared on these hotel records, listed as a guest with full access, raising questions about what she witnessed or endured during these stays. These hidden hotel charges weren't just extravagant, they hinted at a darker, secretive world of privilege. Yet as troubling as this evidence was, prosecutors hinted that upcoming testimony from reluctant witnesses might prove even more explosive. As the trial intensified, prosecutors revealed a critical twist. Eddie Garcia, a former security officer from the Intercontinental Hotel, was set to testify under an immunity order, a powerful indication that he held powerful information but feared self-incrimination. Legal experts noted how rare and significant immunity testimonies are, describing Garcia as potentially reluctant but critical, someone whose words could decisively impact the trial's outcome. The hotel itself was pivotal, as jurors had already viewed shocking footage allegedly showing Combs arguing with Cassie Ventura there in 2016. Prosecutors believed Garcia's testimony would further illuminate these events, providing first-hand accounts of what surveillance cameras might have missed. Anticipation mounted as prosecutors lined up even more witnesses, including forensic experts and former employees who once stood close to Combs, ready to unveil further hidden truths about the music mogul's world. With the courtroom already reeling from shocking revelations, prosecutors prepared to unleash a wave of testimony from critical witnesses. Forensic video expert Frank Piazza was scheduled to analyze shocking surveillance footage, expected to detail exactly what happened behind closed doors at luxury hotels. Equally significant, former Combs employee Derek Ferguson, along with Brianna Bongolan, who previously accused Combs of serious misconduct, stood ready to testify, their accounts potentially reinforcing a troubling pattern of behavior. But the most anticipated testimony belonged to another accuser, known only as Jane. Expected to take the stand imminently, Jane's allegations promised to be explosive, adding another layer to an already devastating narrative. Prosecutors were racing against time, aiming to complete Jane's testimony swiftly to accommodate her impending international flight, underscoring just how crucial her statements were. As these testimonies loomed, the defense team scrambled to undermine witnesses' credibility, knowing their client's fate could soon hang by a thread. Faced with devastating accusations, Sean Diddy Combs' defense team aggressively fought back, zeroing in on Mia's credibility with meticulous precision. Attorney Brian Steele confronted her with numerous social media posts depicting a seemingly warm and supportive relationship with Combs, even after the alleged mistreatment. He questioned how she could publicly praise someone she now accused of horrible acts, suggesting contradictions in her story. Mia countered sharply, explaining these posts were survival tactics, mandatory job requirements, masking her inner turmoil to protect herself from Combs' anger. Yet the defense's relentless approach began drawing criticism, prompting the judge to caution Steele for repeatedly employing argumentative and improper questioning. Legal analysts noted this could backfire, risking jury sympathy for witnesses perceived as bullied or unfairly targeted. As the defense grappled with this delicate balance, observers wondered, was Combs' aggressive legal strategy becoming his own worst enemy? As shocking testimonies echo through the courtroom, Sean Diddy Combs finds himself battling accusations that threaten to dismantle decades of influence and prestige. Allegations of mistreatment, surveillance, and hidden encounters behind closed doors have painted a troubling picture of power gone unchecked. From Mia's chilling stories of psychological manipulation to secret hotel charges and immunity-backed witnesses, each revelation pushes Hollywood closer to a moment of reckoning. Yet, beyond Combs' personal fate, this trial has forced the entertainment industry itself into an uncomfortable spotlight, begging deeper questions. How long can power shield abuse, and will justice finally reach even the seemingly untouchable? As the trial unfolds, viewers are left to ponder whether this is truly the end of an era, or merely the beginning of exposing Hollywood's darkest secrets.